Good morning, afternoon, good noon time, everybody. I guess it's 12:30, so I guess good afternoon, right? Sorry you all are seeing such a messy part of my desk. I had planned to do this from my desktop, and I couldn't get my microphone to work. So, if it's not one thing, it's another, right? But we're going to make it through this day just like we've made it through every other day. So today, in our Parent Skills series, we're going to talk about edutainment. Again, Skills for Kids is here really just to reach out, help the community as much as possible, help all the parents out there support one another in the difficult task of raising children on a daily basis, and now raising children in very unprecedented times of which we're unfamiliar with. None of us have ever been through anything like this, and raising children through it. So again, we're just here to support, help out, do anything that we can just to give different ideas, especially some that may be helpful when you are indoors all day, all the time with your kids. They're probably driving you crazy. So we just want to give helpful ideas that you may have never thought of before. So what is edutainment? It means that we're educating while we entertain. Why would we do this? Sometimes it is so much more helpful with kids for them to learn while they are being entertained. It helps them to learn. It helps lower the stress. It helps you be the hero, and it helps keep your stress just a little bit lower as well. So what would edutainment mean? Well, kids love competition. Most of them do anyway. So sometimes you can provide a little bit of healthy competition to get them to do things that maybe they don't normally like to do. If your kids don't like to pick out clothes and put on their clothes for the day, they give you a hard time about it, make it a competition. I'll bet I can go get my clothes picked out and get them on my body before you can get your clothes picked out and put on your body. Or I bet I can pick out a t-shirt before you pick out a t-shirt, or anything that makes it competition. It can be with brushing your teeth, getting on your clothes, brushing your hair. It could be a part of the routine at night. If you have trouble getting your kids to do their nightly routine so that they can lay down and go to bed and unwind and go to sleep, make that a competition. Okay, we have 3 things that we have to do to get ready to go to bed. We're doing 2 out of 3. So whoever wins 2 times is the best winner. All right, and it could be brushing your teeth, putting on pajamas, and brushing your hair. It could be anything, whatever your normal routine is, make it a healthy competition, right? And because we have also learned about the attunement and the connection with our kids, we know what things that our kids don't like, and we know whether or not they get really upset if they don't win something. So this could also be connected with that, and maybe sometimes you do win. Maybe sometimes you do beat them. A lot of times, just to get our kids to do it and so that they laugh and they like brushing their teeth and having competition, we let them win, right? Well, this can also be a little bit of a way that you put into it. Again, especially if you're doing the 2 out of 3, maybe they don't win every time. And you can say, if they don't win the first time, say, okay, I'll bet if you go even faster this time and you focus even more on exactly what you're supposed to be doing, I'll bet you'll win the next time. So that, again, it's sort of preemptively teaching them how to be okay at not winning every time at the same time that you were doing the edutainment. So again, like I mentioned yesterday, everything all connects together. So it's not like any one of these skills that we're discussing is a standalone skill that doesn't connect with any of the rest of them. Be playful with your child. Let's say that maybe you have a younger child, or maybe they're even up a little bit older, but they'll still pitch temper tantrums. Be playful with them. You know, they lay down on the floor and start rolling around. Maybe you could lay down on the floor and start rolling around. Maybe you could act like you're going to do the same thing that they're doing, but you're going to make it a competition. Lay down who can get up the fastest, who can quit screaming and get up absolutely the fastest, and whoever does wins XYZ. Okay? It's just taking their mind off of that behavior. Most of the time, they are displaying that behavior. They haven't gotten the way that they wanted. They didn't get something to do something that they wanted to do, and they think that's actually going to get them what they want. So we have a couple of different choices. We can ignore them and let them know, hey, you're not even getting attention. We can step over them. We can punish them. There's lots of different things you can do. Obviously, one of the things that you can add into your arsenal is to be playful. Okay, take their mind off of what's happening, especially if you have a child that has some daily struggles maybe that others don't have. Maybe some autism, maybe some ADHD, maybe those types of things. That's a trick for helping those kids as well. So regardless if your child has those daily struggles or not, this can definitely be something good to help take their mind off of why they're pitching a fit. Then once they're calmed down, you can go back and you can connect with the conversation. You can become attuned then to what led to this breakdown, what led to the temper tantrum, so that you can begin to build your arsenal of what you're going to do the next time that you're in the same similar situation. What worked, what didn't work, what was the trigger. So again, with that attunement, if you know what that trigger is going to be, you can ward it off in the beginning sometimes before it ever starts. And think outside the box. Kids, one of the ideas that's in that actual written blog I thought was a really neat idea that was that we've included in there that I had not thought of before. If your child hates homework, connect it to something that they really love. What do kids really love? Well, one of the ideas that made me think about this kind of a thing is that a lot of kids like to build forts, right? Or they like to build their tents, and they like to take blankets and pillows and hang them over the chairs and everything else. Maybe let them build a fort and do their homework inside the fort. Or if they really love the dog, maybe make sure the dog is in the house and they can pet the dog while they're doing their homework. Or maybe the dog can come sit on the bed with them, or wherever they do their homework. Just try to be as creative as possible with things that they can do and make the experience of something that they don't enjoy as well, to make it as positive as possible. Again, I don't know if again, maybe they just really dread in the morning times putting on their clothes, or you can come up with some sort of creative game. I know a lady, Melody Schumann, that wrote the Parent Skillz series that we have incorporated here. I think with her child, I think it's in the mornings. He just really dreads getting up in the mornings and going to school, but he loves superheroes. So each morning they play a superhero game while they're getting ready. So it's almost like if I can remember her telling the story correctly, it's almost like a little scavenger hunt. And she sets up, okay, who can go get the shirt that's going to be their superhero shirt for today, and they go pick out what's going to be their superhero shirt for the day, and it's all based around superheroes to help him get ready in the mornings so that he starts his day with a positive outlook of the day, instead of it being negative and being argumentative and being very difficult for him to get his day going. So again, be as creative as possible. Find things that they enjoy to negate what they don't enjoy, but they have to do. I hope this has been helpful. I like the edutainment part. We use it a lot in our classes here at Skillz for Kids. It's just fun. It helps our brains to think as well, because sometimes we're the ones having to think of the creative part, right? So it can just be fun. See what you can do with it. See how much fun it can be. And maybe even let some of your older children come up with edutainment for the younger ones. And vice versa. Sometimes the younger ones can come up with some edutainment for the older ones. You never know. Get family involved. Get friends involved. Get anybody involved that can think of things, because they know your child. They can think of things that you're caught up in the day-to-day basis of it. Maybe they can think of things that you can't. So again, I hope this has been really helpful. We have enjoyed every day of doing the parent series for you. We will continue it. There are 3 more days of the Parent Skills series. However, tomorrow we're going to do our regular Tuesday tips for parents. We're going to do some more informative sessions on helping kids through the uncertain times that we're living in today. So look for that tomorrow. We will pick back up on, let's see, that will be Tuesday. We'll pick back up on Wednesday with the parenting series to finish out the last 3 days of the parenting series. And I do look forward to seeing you at 12:30 tomorrow for our Tuesday tips for parents.